Theater of the Mind Flip.
Welcome to Theater of the Mind Flayer, a D&D play podcast set in the homebrewed world of Jekyll. We've got 2 DMs for some reason, which can only mean twice the fun. So sit back, relax, and enjoy your time at
Theater of the Mind Flip.
Welcome to Theater of the Mind Flayer. We're white boys. Of course we have a D&D podcast. I'm Jacob Machin. That's Caleb Dowdall.
Hello, Jake. How are you doing, my friend?
Full credit to Caleb for that intro.
Wow.
Yeah, I got so many laughs. Thanks for crediting me. You said it.
After it bombed.
Yeah.
We're here with the usual suspects. We're here with Danielle Butlin.
Hello.
The white
Sykes.
boy. The white boy number 2.
White boy number 2. Michael Briganti.
White boy number 3.
And Hercules Mays.
White boy number 3.5.
Sure. Oh, very nice. How are we all doing? How are we feeling? Waiting for the fireworks to kind of pop off here.
Yet? No,
It's not dark yet.
Still.
Do you guys know
unity.
who's playing
Right.
in this competition this evening?
Competition.
Oh,
what?
yeah.
It's a competition.
the
Fireworks.
countries or something.
It's a what?
I'm going to guess
Competition.
Uruguay.
I actually don't know. This wasn't like.
Is it not Canada?
This episode of Trivia
Wait,
Strings.
Canada?
Oh,
Is it not
fantastic.
Canada?
All right.
No, I think Germany is definitely in it. No,
Let's see.
England's in it. I'm pretty sure.
Honda Celebration of Life.
I didn't realize it was a competition.
Yeah.
Every
Yeah.
year is 3 countries.
I thought it was
So
the
does it
countries that
include the
do
drone
it.
show?
It is
Okay.
England's definitely there.
Oh.
Portugal,
Malaysia,
Malaysia,
United Kingdom.
Yeah, there
United
you go.
Kingdom.
Bloody Brits.
Wonder can they lose again?
There was one year where it wasn't a country and
I
it was
hope
Disney.
so.
Disney.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Disney themed.
Disney was a country?
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there a team this year?
Actually,
That's concerning.
I wouldn't be surprised if Disney
concerning.
becomes a country. Yeah. Yep. Have you ever seen a drone light show in person?
Yes, I have.
You have?
Yeah, I saw it at the Stampede, Calgary Stampede last year.
Was it impressive?
It's
because
pretty cool,
in my
yeah.
mind, looking at it, I'm like, wow, that's thousands of drones all kind of. But then part of me is like, well, of course it's going to be.
I feel like you would have to go to a country that's going to do it properly. Because I
Yeah.
don't think Canada's going to do it properly.
Like the Chinese one that does like the dragon.
dragon,
Yeah. I feel like that's the pinnacle of like drone technology. Obama, tell me if I'm wrong.
Jeez.
I got
What, we're not joking about drone strikes anymore?
Speaking of racist white men, there was a guy today who...
I'm not picking on him because he's black. I'm picking on him because he used drone warfare.
No, about us, the white boys doing a podcast.
Oh.
There was a guy who had got off a motorbike today, and he started talking to me. And man, why is it such a stereotype? Like, this old white guy, he just started going off about how, like, when Trump gets into power, he's going to be like, he's going to fix everything. And I'm just like, I got to go. I'm not going to talk to you. I'm going to leave. Goodbye. But I'm like, man, it's a stereotype, and I hate it.
Does he drive a motorcycle?
No, but he was
No,
talking
Luke
about
does.
motorcycle. I rode a motorbike.
And he was like, man, he's got some good points.
Yeah, my fellow lad.
But it is a gentleman of a certain age in certain countries.
Crazy.
Yeah.
And it's like, why do you feel the need to talk to me and tell me? I don't need to. Please don't.
Yeah. I mean, there are people that would say that about us just talking about it now, being
Yeah.
like, why would you bring it up? I don't want to hear that shit. But it's in the world, so you got to talk
just
about it.
yell
You
at
got to
me.
have an opinion. Yeah.
To strangers?
No. I mean, like yourself. You don't have to declare it to
okay.
strangers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're just lonely.
That's
Yeah.
what I
They
assumed.
don't have anyone else
They're lonely.
to talk to.
See a
Because
hot
everyone
young
just
man
walks
on a
away from them.
motorcycle.
Yeah.
They're like, maybe. Oh, funny story.
You're
I got this
trapped
from
at the traffic lights or something.
Afro-Prez. Andrew told me this. that
out.
in Milwaukee, the Republican convention crashed.
Grinder.
Grinder.
Yeah.
Like from 4 p.m. that day when all the Republicans showed up, it skyrocketed.
No.
Yeah.
there was major
100%.
outages.
That is
Amazing.
so funny.
Yeah.
That is so funny.
Yeah.
Amazing.
And they're all hypocrites.
Yes. 100%.
Away from their families.
Yes.
Time to get on grind.
Yes.
Looking for that hot young Milwaukee boy.
that hot motorcycle riding lad that agrees with your values.
Yeah, maybe that's what he was trying to do.
It kind of ruined my
It's
day,
the
to be
pickup line.
honest.
And then you had a better day when we had burgers together.
Yeah.
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 It was good.
And now this.
And now this. So it's kind of a wash either way.
Net neutral.
Speaking of net neutrals, how about we have a net neutral trivia treat?
Welcome to this week's episode of Trivia Treat.
I'll hold judgment on it.
And
So because last one was
there's-
terrible, this one
they're
can be
all
fantastic, and then we're neutral.
Players Handbook 2024 edition team.
That was a hit last time.
Oh no!
Just hit us with more than one.
Also,
I got two. I'll give you
not
two.
not a sponsor, but Bubbly, and Michael Bublé sponsor us.
Hey, he's
Yes.
Canadian.
Imagine if Michael Bublé just sponsored people.
Oh hell yeah!
Maybe we can get into guests.
I'm sure if we wrote him a very
Now he's
nicely
sponsor
worded
you.
letter, he might respond.
But what would you just like have a poster of Michael Bublé?
100%.
No,
right
get
on
him
the
to
back
come
here.
in. He can guest on the podcast.
He could be our combat
Plays-
music.
D&D.
That'd be hilarious.
When marimba rhythm starts to play.
Please put the next combat Michael Bublé jazz music over the
Well,
top.
that will get his attention because it will flag up some algorithm
But
to
if
try
you
to get him to take
do
it down.
a cappella, because then it's legal.
Oh, okay.
Alpin fails his death saving throw. Sway with me. Sway with me.
Okay, you guys ready for a treat?
Aye.
I'll
treat
hold
me.
judgment.
Treat me, Daddy.
In the new 2024 Players Handbook.
Hey, that's coming up pretty soon.
It is September. What change has been made to backgrounds at level 1?
Oh, I know.
Luke is
a lot of
instantly like beyond disinterested.
I think I know
They
this.
were rewritten. I don't know.
There's
Are
several
you being
things
paid
that
to
happen.
promo the new
You get a
update?
feat.
Is that what's happening here?
It's Michael Bublé and also Dungeons and Dragons.
What are you doing
Jeremy Crawford and Michael Bublé.
Does anybody know?
You get a seat.
Yes, you get a feat now at level 1 with
Yeah.
your background.
But what else?
ASI.
get two
Yes,
feet.
an ability score modifier. Did you know that, Luke?
Your background is now how you get your ASI.
Did you know that?
Do I give a shit? Because you could do that anyway.
Yeah, but it's official now.
Oh, so was it? It was
It's
also official. You could choose.
official.
To be honest, that's,
Do we not have a change as
I'm
being
not-
salty?
You don't like that one?
No,
I like that one. I kind of like this new D&D thing. I kind of like this new.
All of this was still doable. It just slightly different. You just had to choose feet versus choose background.
Yeah,
and
but
then
this is your
choose feet.
background.
Like your background
You can
gives
still
you
choose a
your
feat.
well, it gives you your ASIs now as well
Yeah.
instead of your
You could
race.
also choose feats that had ASIs.
I think Luke's just mad because he's realizing that D&D's all made up stuff.
Exactly. So why do you need a whole new rule book?
people
That's
are
gonna
Like,
cost
remaking
me
any trivia tree is
$80?
going to be about something that some guy made up about Dungeons
Yeah,
and
but why are
Dragons.
you rewriting it slightly differently so then I have to pay $80 again?
Yeah, the practice itself is a bit...
Yeah.
Well, you know, maybe it's for newer players who want to start somewhere
Well,
new.
I think a lot of the
and,
changes are made to try help, like, players just jump in, especially at, like, their early levels. But fuck them, says Luke. Anyway,
Yeah.
next one.
Yeah.
In the new 2024...
we done two?
Way to take your notes, Caleb.
What change has been made to the spell Healing Word?
Let me guess, it's healing phrase. Oh, I don't fucking know.
You know, improv game is going to be give Luke a topic to rant about.
You know, I originally was like, okay, I'm gonna have to change all these. Like, I can't do any more. But now I've gone full circle, and the fact that
You
I'm
are
so
only
annoyed,
going to do-
it's only going to be new players not asking questions.
They have changed the school from
Oh.
evocation to necromancy,
No.
haven't they?
It is
Have
now.
they?
I don't think
No.
It
so.
is now
No.
a touch spell. You have to whisper
No,
it into their
that's
ear.
incorrect.
Does it heal
Your lips
twice
have
as
to be
many dice
touching their
now?
ear as you say it.
Wake up.
It's a
What did you say?
different.
It's
It heals more dice
it's
now.
2d4 instead of
of
1d4
So
plus
both,
your ability
both
modifier.
Healing Word and Cure Wounds are now 2d8 and
Yeah.
2d4 at the base level, and then more.
I like that.
I like that.
See?
Can we get a stand on screen? And Mike says, I like that. He goes,
I like
Michael
it.
likes that.
What do you think about that,
And
Luke?
then Luke doesn't like that.
I mean,
It feels overpowered for a level 1. Because if you have 8 hit points and you're healing 16 hit points, it seems kind of nonsense.
Yeah, but then I think it makes it better at later levels, right?
Yeah, but you could just add an extra die at later levels, which all the spells do already.
But it makes it better at that kind of awkward.
Well,
like,
it
2
makes
to
it
4
so
level.
that if you roll a 1 on the die, it's not just like, cool, you get 2 hit points.
Right, yeah.
It's to make it feel like
Then
a
no roll
little-
die, just
My
say
word,
hit
it's so-
points.
What came into my head? I'm like, Luke's going to say don't roll die, just take a number. And sure enough, don't roll die if you don't want to worry.
If you're worried about the possibility and probability fucking you, well, guess what? Don't roll die.
This is the issue I have with
They've
the
worked a
lucky
lot to
feet
make
elven
the
accuracy.
feels bad
I'm like,
moments less feel bad.
just
Yeah.
enjoy the failures,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
I mean, I
I
agree with
understand why the rolling hit points.
Yeah.
The general is like, re-roll a 1.
Yeah.
Because like that would make you feel shitty.
Your
for more than one session.
your rules that you've stolen from someone that I've stolen for you for this game of DM rolls, you roll, whoever gets the higher number is a way of guaranteeing you'll never get a 1 because if you roll doubles, you roll again. So yeah, I think that's great. Yeah.
Well, that
Any
was
more,
this.
Caleb? One more?
Nope.
Go on, one more off the top of your head.
One more.
3.
Here we go. 2024 Player's Handbook.
Color is the player's handbook going to be?
I believe
Better
the
not be
spine's
purple
red.
or red again.
I think it's gonna be blue.
It's
we
more
won't
like
know
a blue.
until
It's like a bluey purple. We have the art.
blue. So I was correct. And that was this week's episode of
Your own trivia treat.
Somehow, so tasty.
Michael approves.
That was the vegan version.
Michael, do you approve of this improv game? We're going to do a word at a time. Proverb.
Hey.
Oh,
word at a time
Word at a
proverb.
time proverb.
Word at a time?
One
Okay.
word at
A
a
Okay.
time.
Proverb.
Excellent.
That's
and it
one
needs to
word.
be something wise.
Is there an end point? Because last time we just had a run-on sentence.
There is an end point
we
whenever
just
we
do-
feel there's
I
a
do
run-on
like to
sentence.
say and
Yeah.
but.
Yeah.
And I shall not change.
Remember, these are proverbs, not the enormous letter to the doctor that we did a long time ago.
Okay.
All right. Who would like to start us off? We're going to go around that way. Luke, Danielle, then Caleb,
This
then
way?
me. Yep.
Children.
Very.
Annoying.
Unless
They.
Suck.
This,
You really painted Danielle into a corner here.
At.
Oh, she saved it.
Doing.
Complex.
things.
Excellent. yes. That's what we did. Yeah. Excellent. Starting from Danielle and swinging around this way.
Okay. The.
President.
Has.
Uh-oh.
Fabricated.
2 truths.
And.
One.
Lie.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Sure. Why not? Caleb?
Thinking.
Hurts. Yes. Hungry.
Mouths.
Always.
Chomp.
On.
Soft.
Knowledge.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That was generally good.
Hungry mouths always chomp on
Soft
soft
knowledge.
knowledge.
Is that Michael approved?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Hercules.
Night.
Time.
Okay.
Evening.
And.
Dusk.
Permeate.
Dawn.
Rises.
Sorry. No, go ahead, Michael. Continue.
Rises.
Noon.
2.
End. Yes.
I'm only saying yes because I lost track.
I think Michael fucked that one. But he's going to bring it back with this one.
Musical.
Lyrical.
Theatrical.
Fantastical.
Hydromatic.
Systematic. It's.
Did you say it or tit?
It's.
Phenomenal.
Boo.
We ain't seen the movie.
What movie?
We're trying to do Grease.
Grease lightning.
Wello.
Is this a reference I don't get?
That'll do.
Leader of the Mind Flare.
In our last session, you finally made your way to Lorna Cath. Coming up from the tunnel and into the Temple of Brigantia, you met with Mother Zinza, who quickly ushered you to a private room. There you told her of your journey so far and of possible corruption in the council. Mother Zinza also informed you that the Festival of Unity was currently underway, a yearly celebration that symbolizes the coming together of all animal races. She offered you beds for the night before healing Azorith of his wild magic ailments. Azorith then asked her about the old gods. Zinza was tight-lipped, however, but seemed to hint at danger and that answers may come from where he came from. Nesh and Agenar decided to later visit the library in search of answers. Mother Zinza then summoned Agenar and gave her a blessing, powering up her amulet and also gifting her with a scroll of telepathic bond. You then took a long rest, which is where we will begin our session today with that rest having finished up. And a brand new day starting in Lorna Cath.
As you awaken or come out of a trance after spending a night in the Temple of Briganti, hearing the sounds of frivolity and festivities outside the temple there, you awaken to breakfasts that are sat at the front of your door as someone rolls past what looks to be a rather pudgy-looking pigeon, Aarakocra, pushing what looks to be trays off on the bottom there. As they kind of, you hear at each of your doors, you're able to kind of open them and feed as you wish to. As you feed, I hand it over to you guys to see what you would like to do. Where are we? Where the fuck did my map go?
While you're looking for that, I will not be in my room. I'll be out in the trying to find the room where all the bodies that were brought in are being kept.
Excellent. Yeah. You would have gotten up early to do that, yeah?
Yeah.
Beautiful. As you get up early to do so, you find your way back out behind where the statue kind of Briganti is, and around the back there, some sort of prayer room. As you find your way out there, you would see what looks to be just two kind of slightly hawk-esque priests, maybe closer to a... I don't know my birds as well. This is what we need Brennan Lee Mulligan for. Hawk-looking birds.
An
Falcon.
falcon or
per
a
se.
golden eagle.
Yeah. Like a
peregrine
falcon or a golden eagle. I'll say one of them's a falcon. The other one is a golden eagle. Perfect.
Lovely.
Hogan's back. As you pull up to the door, they kind of...
Can we help you?
Oh, I was just hoping to get in there and check a few things out. I got a friend in there.
Oh, the armored one?
Yeah.
Oh, very sorry to hear. Do you
Is
have
it okay if I go in?
Do you have permission?
Mother Sinsa said we could go wherever we wanted.
Of
The
course.
temple was ours.
Okay, go ahead.
steps to the side, swings the door open. You step into what looks to be some sort of prayer infirmary. You can see that there are very, very low beds, almost like on like pallets sort of thing. A lot of hay in the beds, but still mattresses and cushions. And you can see that each of the priests are there. The priests that were killed are there, awake in bed, looking very, very exhausted. You gather they've been brought up by some sort of magic that has left them quite worn out, but alive. Paulie kind of looks at you.
We made it!
Holy fuck, I was not expecting that. Okay, well done. Glad you're still alive.
As you walk through.
Sorry we failed you.
Oh, not at all.
As you walk through, you see at the very end, the last bed, cloth over it.
Excuse me while I drink.
As I crack a beer.
While I have a drink of this Buble drink.
I pour one out for my husband.
Pouring out for Alvin.
I'll turn to the nearest priest that's awake.
That's me,
Fantastic. I feel like we didn't get to know you well enough.
Paulie. That's me. I told you about my cousin, Cotton Eye Joe, right?
You did.
Right?
Yeah.
And that left more questions than answers.
That's how Aarakocra are made?
So... Why?
Bird in a
so
bigger
why is
bird.
it- I got so many questions. One, why are you alive? And why is the church is okay just bringing you all back to life all the time?
This is the first time I've been brought back to life.
Why? How? Who gave him the choice between you and Sir Elpin over here?
I believe they tried with Sir Elpin. My soul was willing.
Oh, is that the guide, is it?
Yeah,
Okay. Asked and answered.
right. I'm sorry for your loss, but thank you for your sacrifice.
My sacrifice.
Your time, your effort, and your friend.
2 of those I gave for myself, trying to get somewhere. You don't need to thank me for that. And one of them was not mine to give. So
Regards you.
You don't need to thank me for that either.
Well, thank you regardless. You seem like someone that doesn't get thanked enough.
Ain't that the truth?
Ah,
Got something in your throat?
yeah, I was dead up until recently.
Okay. Can I get you anything?
I would love a nice cold drink of buble. If you wouldn't mind getting me some fairy floss from the festival.
You got it.
Thank you. Sorry, didn't mean to thank you. I'll thank you when you bring me fairy floss. Until then,
that'll make
no
sense.
thank you.
Great.
Right.
Okay.
Albin's body is kind of sequestered away. You can see it's got cloth over it. You can see that his kind of helmet and kind of weapons are sitting next to it. But he's still in his armor.
I'm just gonna go up to him and I'll try and find some scrap of paper. And I'll write a little note, sort of take the scrawling of the family crest that I had already done. Or maybe I'll do another one. And then I'll just like send to the king of Neodract. Please return to Sir Elpin's family.
Okay. Excellent.
And then I'll look at Sir Elpin and just be like, well, at least one of us found peace. Glad you chose not to come back. Means you had less of a desire to achieve what you wanted, and I hope you remembered what it was, what your real life was, when you were able to make that choice. And I'll just stand up and walk out.
Yeah. You stand up and walk out. Death is not unfamiliar to you. And you realize in this room where life was given and death was accepted, that this is Oren's bread and butter, life and death.
Not lost on me, don't you worry.
Just making sure our audience is paying attention. As you step out, you come across...
Polly,
Yeah!
what is Briganti the god of?
She's the god of... You hear that? The festival started.
Yeah.
Saved by the bell.
We'll have to go celebrate quick.
What are you doing? Are you showing me your live document that can't find what Briganti is the god of, but you were going...
No, I was just
"This is so
showing.
good."
Every instance of Briganti comes up.
Okay, excellent.
Or you just control laughing.
It's nice. It's very nice, Caleb. Very nice. The god of livestock, oh, you actually found it. Of goddess of livestock and rivers, of life, of birth, protection.
So there's more than one god of life.
There are a lot of gods of life as far as I understand. I think even Balinus does a bit of life. The sun god of the sun. Was that Balinus? Was that Dinkecht? No, that was Balinus. I don't know much except for Brigantia.
Right. Any other gods of death?
Let me have a think for a second. No, don't click off that.
What about you?
Stay exactly where you are, thank you.
What about you other priests? Any other input from you five?
You could argue that Nuada and Morrigan are gods of death simply for battle and war and warriors. I don't know. Brigantia. It's not that we don't let things die. It's that when it's not something's time, it shouldn't go.
Well, but who decides what time it is?
Like,
Whose time is it?
oh, I guess that's down to being more
Brigantia?
important than I guess I wouldn't have come back if I wasn't meant to come back.
But you just said you chose to come back.
I was willing, and they chose to bring me back. Those events together. What are you saying?
Nothing. I'll walk out.
As you walk out, you bump into Nesh. Oh, sorry there, Force.
All good, Nesh. How are you today?
I'm okay. How are you?
Just okay?
Just okay.
Why just okay? Everyone came back to life. Shouldn't you be flapping happy?
Your poor friend... Nice joke. Your poor friend didn't make it. And I think Mother Zins is sending Agenar away again.
You could come with.
I can't.
No?
I'm being asked to help set up back the church in the Howling Ring, and then perhaps I'll be sent on another mission, and maybe I'll find you and join you.
Look forward to it.
Me too. Do you really not like the gods?
I do really not like the gods. Some would say I detest them. Not for what they stand for. Because, you know, if you have the power, take what you can, be in charge. But I don't like them purely from the fact that they lie. They cheat and they steal, and they use us as pawns with no oversight and without any retribution should things happen to our friends that is of their doing.
Your god gives you power, no?
For some weird reason, he still does, yes.
Well, what does your god believe in?
Oh, by the sounds of it, pretty much the same thing your god believes in.
I serve my god by trying to embody what my god believes in. If you're doing the same, even unintentionally, that is still a form of worship.
So, does that mean you're worshipping Aaron by bringing back things to life that are dead?
Inadvertently, maybe. But our god isn't a stickler for monotheism. Well, that's not even the right word because there's lots of gods. If my faith in her is true, she will forgive me for whatever I do that isn't quite right. And I think in bringing back those that shouldn't have gone, in allowing that to happen, maybe she confers with Oren. Maybe there's a dialogue with them. Do you think they chat and go, well, I need that soul. Could you open up the gates, please?
I don't think you're as far off as you think you are.
Cool.
Just the one question keeps coming up. Who decides when it's time? You just said it wasn't their time. Why not? They died. It was their time. Do people and things and life only die of old age? Is that the only way? Because what is this Festival of Unity for? When it's the food chain. We always celebrating unity where we don't eat each other. Isn't that right?
Yes?
So everyone should just eat nothing and then die of hunger. When is something's time to die? If a devil takes a soul, it's eaten.
One of the most important things you can do is take a life. No judgment. There is something undeniably wrong about taking a life. Yet the gods do it. You do it. If no one decides whose time it is and when it's their time, then would there even be death and life? Something has to be deciding, right? Someone? And if it's not your god or my god, then it's some sort of combination of fates.
So what do you suggest the snake eats if it can't take life to sustain itself? Because it is abhorrent. Do you give life to the seedling?
I think I disagree with the idea that it's all about life and death. Oh, celebrations began.
Mm-hmm.
I think that I personally like to think of it more in terms of belief. That a sapling has no sentience, yet I believe they still have belief. In the warmth of the sun, of Balinus's light, Balinus feeds the seeds. Sylvanus? I always pronounce that wrong. Sylvanus. Sylvanus.
Okay, well, no need to be a dick.
Sylvanus. Sylvanus feeds the plants. Our worship feeds the gods, and they in turn feed us with power, with life, with light, with doubt, with whatever drives you. That is undeniable. It's undeniable that your drive comes from your god. Your hatred for your god, but still comes from your god. Even knowing or thinking or believing that they're up there is a form of belief. Maybe not worship, but certainly belief.
Yeah, I'm not arguing that I don't believe that they exist.
Right.
I'm just arguing at the point that who decides when it is right for something to die.
I'm saying I don't think it's a decision.
So, but you two of you in the last 5 minutes have said to me it was not their time to die.
No.
But you just decided but you decided it wasn't their time to die.
No.
So you brought them back to life.
No, I didn't decide at all. We tried, and it worked. We tried with your friend, and it didn't work. We decided to attempt to, but we didn't decide whether it worked or not.
No, but who did decide?
Decide to try. And if we don't try, then what is the point of prayer or healing or... You would have just left them.
Yeah.
Your god, you are a cleric, a paladin,
Paladin.
Right. They give you the ability to heal?
Yes.
Have you used this?
Yes.
On others?
Yes.
Who were you to decide that they were to be healed and whisked further away from death?
Me.
Yes. In a way, you have done what we did. Stop them from dying. Is there a threshold?
There is a fundamental difference between something happening and reverting it versus preventing it.
Right. You're pro-choice? No, you're not pro-choice.
What?
I don't know. Something just popped into my head there. She looks at you and she says, I don't claim to know all the answers, only what I believe. And you've certainly given me a lot to think about. I stand by that our choice to try to bring someone back is no more... It clashes no more with the belief of what should and shouldn't happen than you healing someone. Either everything's determined already, or everything's happening. And if everything's happening, then your healing is preventing what could have happened. And if everything's already happened, then they were always going to come back to life.
I've been having thoughts along the same kind of route. You're not wrong in that aspect. But let me just say that I think you've convinced me to stop healing.
Oh, but that's certainly
I think
not
I'm
what...
going to stop providing life. I think it is time to look after myself.
I don't think that's what I meant, but if that's
I
your
appreciate
choice...
this conversation.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Nesh,
Yes.
I like you.
Oh, I like you, Force. You've kept Agenar safe, and, well, you're a little... You're a little bit serious. You're a little bit serious. You can be a little scary and a little grumpy, but I like you. Please keep Agenar safe.
For you, I will.
And we believe in what we believe in. I'd thank you to be respectful.
How have I not been?
You haven't to me. She kind of nods and kind of steps away.
Leave her a little bow.
Excellent. What? I've been nothing but respectful. Yeah.
All right.
I haven't been an ass to her.
No. Cool. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. That's what I was
I
getting
wasn't
at.
sure she
No,
was
that's what I was getting at. Excellent.
You hadn't been respectful of me, be
Force
respectful
comes
of
back
other
in as you guys awaken and prepare for your trek out into Lorna Cath. I hand it over to you guys to let me know how you're preparing.
So it's
what
like
you're
a
discussing,
celebration
what the plan
of
is.
not eating each other? Is that what, is that what it's about?
Yes.
You celebrate that?
I mean, that's sort of what the whole point of the Howling Ring is that you go out and you don't like flip your shit and eat everybody.
Right.
So that's kind of like an extension of that.
Right. I mean, so everyone eats, plant-based on this day because, although we aren't the same as the base animals, we do come from that and respecting that, for me, someone who were to eat, poultry, that would be considered offensive in certain environments. And so on a day like this...
I would never eat an elf or a half-elf. I would never even dream of
I
it.
mean, that's sort of what it is. It's like, it's just
Right.
not like being a cannibal, but it's sort of when you're like an animal fuck,
Right.
there's like a weird line there.
Exactly.
Celebrating not being a cannibal.
Yeah.
I can get behind that. I can wave a flag for that.
We just don't eat any meat products on this day.
You know what? Your heart's in the right place, and that's all that matters.
Right.
You're an ally.
You want to go get... So, everyone up. I see you got breakfast. Should we go check in on the festivities?
Yes.
Did we have any news on clerics and...
Oh, they're all alive. I just checked in on them.
They're all alive?
Yeah, they brought everyone back, but Sir Elpin chose to stay dead, apparently.
Ah,
Right.
great.
So your plan worked.
Sorry?
So your plan worked. Everyone is back alive and feeling great.
It wasn't exactly a plan, so much as a hope. But I'm glad that, yes, the others were able to come back.
Had a lovely chat with Nesh.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
She's great.
Right. She is.
She's getting sent back out into the Howling Ring.
Oh. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh.
Don't worry, she assigned me as your personal bodyguard.
Oh. Right. Did she?
Yes, she did.
Okay.
Don't want to cross her either. She's stern.
No, well. I thought she was going to come with us.
I asked. I offered.
Yes, I guess Mother Zinza must have other plans. Right, well, I guess we should,
Yeah, we'll start walking our way out. Are we looking for anything in particular? Are we trying to find people? I could try and reach out to some connections if we want, but we did get a note saying don't trust this one, but he's probably the one that I would trust the most.
well, right, oh. The one you trust the most, we're not to trust.
That was the note that I got.
Who was the note from?
I don't know. I forgot to ask. And then they ran off. And then the village kind of caught fire and got distracted, so...
Right,
You know that little thing.
right.
But it's happened.
Festivity!
Wait, no, before we go out. Can't risk any sort of things happening. So, in this moment, you.
Oh,
She's has her intelligence back. I was afraid about this.
yeah, I'm gonna lose every argument from here on out.
I was worried about this. She was mad at me when she was stupid. At least
Did you also read the book?
I haven't finished it, no.
Okay, right. So you're gonna have like
She's
super
Yeah.
intelligence.
Oh shit!
Didn't
I should
read
ask
for a
Mother
bit.
Cinta to fix all of my shit as well. Be right back.
My shit's beyond fixing.
I'll meet at the front.
Come back at nightfall. Right, you stay within my
Do-
line of sight. And if anything rumbles, you let me know. And for now, and Agnar's gonna just have like pulled out a large flask that she pre-filled of holy water and just stand still. And she just pours it over him. Good. I've got more in here.
I'm wet now.
Good.
Was that a spell or you just doused him?
No, just
Excellent. Force, are you running back into Mother Zinza?
I'm gonna go running back in.
Excellent.
Mother Cinta, I completely forgot. I'm stupid as well. And weak.
Right, well, I'm not sure if I can do anything about the stupidity.
Damn.
Sorry,
You look up
Sure.
I'll deal with this. She turns to you.
Just not happy.
What? Tell me what ails you. I wish you would have done this yesterday
I
when I had
forgot.
full...
I'm sorry. I drew a card and I lost a lot of I don't know, mate, physical and mental acuity.
Right.
I was more of a prime specimen about 2.5 weeks ago.
Okay, sure. She steps up to you.
I had a bit more modesty as well.
She takes some crushed diamond and says, "Inhale deeply." You, Mother Zinza start doing blow. You feel it kind of scratch scratch your lungs, scratch everything, and the diamonds kind of seep in. As they seep in, you are restored. You have those saving throws are now reset back to their previous
Amazing.
whatever it was. So you just have to go through and get rid of that -2 that I put into each of them. -4 that I put into each of them.
Minus. You are minus.
I can do that indeed.
Thank you.
Yeah, okay, I'll do that
That would
when we
have
get the chance
sucked
there.
going into a situation.
Oh my god, Mother Cinta. Thank you.
Is there anything else you need?
can you upgrade my weapon? No, I'm kidding.
She looks at you. She looks at you and she says, "That is a weapon of destruction. And if you want it fixed, you should go to where you got it. And speak to those that give you your power." My goodness, you should get out there before you miss the fireworks, the morning fireworks that they do here.
It's the usual start of the festival, isn't it? It's how they signal.
They do fireworks in the morning to wake everybody up.
Yeah, and then the dancing starts. Sorry, that was your accent.
Dancing stuff.
Thank you.
Instant.
And I'll give her a little bow, and then I'll hustle on out backwards as I bow, and then close the door.
Excellent. As you hustle on out backwards, holy shit, your saving throws are back to being fantastic. As you plus 12 to charisma, plus 10 to wisdom, beautiful. As you hustle back out, you almost bump into an individual standing there at the door already, like about to knock. As you all open the door, as you open the door, you see what looks to be a Loxodon, an elephant individual. Rather tall, rather chunky. You can see they're wearing a tan trench coat. They have a fedora on. They seem to be in their like 30s. They have peach fuzz sideburns, and you can see on their side they have like a katana blade that seems to have flame stickers on it.
Flame stickers?
Correct.
I thought he was going to be a cool gumshoe. Now he's not.
Sorry.
Watch it.
Oh, fuck.
I'm in an important investigation. Out of my way.
Okay.
He kind of
Step
shoulders
sideways.
around you and barges into the temple.
What's the stickers?
What's the investigation?
Huh? What do you say?
Do you want me to continue this role play?
I don't have time for this. And he storms ahead.
Okay. Is that the direction I need to go to get to everyone else?
No, he went inside. You guys are at the front there.
Oh, we're all there.
Yeah.
Didn't even know
Did
that.
you guys talk to that guy?
No, I tried
Looked
not
at
to
Serrano
pry.
really weird. There's like a weird like sexual tension there.
Yes,
Okay.
he seemed a little bad-spirited.
You turn from the opening of the Temple of Briganti and you behold Lorna Cath, the beautiful, sprawling, bustling, multicultural hub of a city. Every diverse landscape kind of interwoven. You can see enormous treetops where Arakorka fly to and fro. You can see that the river that comes out from the lake there splits into many, many estuaries. You can see what looks to be some sort of Kuatoa in a suit and tie popping out from the water, receiving payment from a gif, a hippo man, before handing over a cone with roe in it, what looks to be fish eggs, hands it over to him and then dives back in the water there. You can see that
algae.
the dense forest-like part here is kind of split. You see the river cuts through. You see grottos cut into the bubbled rock exterior towards the south, as if a large splattering of lava has once scored that bottom part of Lorna Cath. You can see dozens and dozens of enormous buildings built into trees. You see what looks to be where have I written it here? No, I've already done that. Beautiful. You see what seems to be a large central building in the middle. It looks to be a beautiful kind of town hall built of stone and timber, but an enormous flower is kind of lifted and dropped over the top of it as a roof there. Seems to cover it, like an enormous sunflower has just kind of come over the top there. As you look upon Lorna Cath, you can see almost on the direct opposite side of the city, the enormous church of Orin there towards like the southwest region towards where Gorgoro is, but then out towards the Howling Ring entrance and exit that heads out to Sedivet, the only safe passage in and out of the Howling Ring there. As you step out into this place, you see that there are banners, blue and white and pink and beautiful banners strewn about. You can see that there are posters. There are people trotting around with like unicorn horns strapped to their head. You see like ferret people. You see fox people. You see what looks to be more Arakorka. You can see there's some Tabaxi and Harangon kind of walking together together excitedly. You see an owland, a large kind of owl a creature kind of flying through. You see Loxodon, Gif, Tortle. You see Kenku. You see Dragon Ball. You see the Dragon Ball. And you see the occasional. You see Dragon Ball.
You see one of the mythical Dragon Balls.
You see even Yuan T trotting around here together in harmony, and you see that there are kind of posters saying festival floats, and it has the date and time today, this evening. See the unification unicorn, and it has a beautiful, beautiful unicorn there.
Now, before we go into the city, I might be a wanted man by the whole Church of Arwen.
Right.
Remember those red capes that we stumbled upon Azorith here?
Yes.
That was part of the people that was part of. They're probably, if you see some red cloaks, they're not going to be as obvious as that, but if you see them,
Right. I mean,
just give them a wave, make threatening gestures at them. Scare them off.
Your shell and everything is, it's quite,
Fabulous, I know.
true, but it might identify you quite easily. Should we get a cloak or something to make you less, yourself?
In all honesty, they probably know where I am at all times.
Right.
So it's not going to be a big surprise that I'm in the city. I don't feel like hiding, so to speak. But I haven't been back to this city for about a year, so I don't know what the reception's going to be like.
Okay.
Luckily, there's wonderful celebrations going on, so it's kind of the busiest it'll ever be, and we might get lost in the crowd. I just thought I'd let you know.
Right.
Well, I think it's only a matter of time before a confrontation comes, since we are going to speak with the council eventually.
Yes. Yes, well.
Wait, that's off my shell. Let's go.
You see a couple of Minotaur trotting past with mesh shirts. You see centaurs oiled up and kind of waving their arms around with unicorn horns, and people are kind of getting like minor images kind of made of them and go, yeah, thank you, and then kind of head back off.
Maybe I should get one of those mesh shirts, hide my shell.
By all
It's a
means.
see-through shirt. It's mesh.
Can't say I've ever worn one before. Maybe they'd get confused. It's a new fashion trend, I don't know.
Maybe like
Too old
weave
for this
stuff
shit.
through it as well.
Sure.
Excellent. As you head into the vast, vast city of Lorna Cath, what would you guys like to do? There are stores that are opening. There are people bustling through. The town hall seems surrounded by people, kind of party goers. You can see that there is a path that leads up to where the up to the lake there, up to the Great Lake there, and you can see that there are paths that lead over the many, many estuaries that kind of spider out from where the river kind of courses through Lorna Cath. You're able to head over little footbridges, some as small as this table here, some as large as this building that you kind of have to head over the rushing water, and you see various fish people kind of swimming, popping up, getting onto the land and kind of joining the festivities.
I don't want to be that guy, but can we maybe find a map just in case that we get separated. I know where I can go.
Oh, right. Oh, yes.
Like a tourist
No,
map
that's
with
very
like big
smart.
pictures of like.
I mean, we should have a few different plans for if we get separated. So, one, if we're separated, but we haven't planned to separate, know that we'll meet back here.
At the temple.
Here at sundown. So whatever happens, we'll meet back here at sundown. Right? Okay. But okay, if we have planned to separate, then
The pie started.
It really has.
Let's go.
Okay. I have a scroll from Mother Zinsa that can help us stay in touch mentally.
There's some great
Right.
games. So did you have a favorite when we were growing up in the city? I had two. One of my favorites was the water slide that took you like all through.
Oh.
Yeah, that was the great one. And then the other one that I really enjoyed was also the Smash Room. Did you ever go to the Smash Room?
I didn't go to the Smash
Oh,
Room.
let's go to the Smash Room.
Well, it's part
You'd
of
be
the
good at
festival.
Smash Room.
I don't need to smash things.
I think we're a bit big for the water slide.
Fine. God, Mom.
What are you guys doing? Where are you going?
I want to find a map. Something maybe like a tourist booth or someone handing out like
go ahead
local
and make a
maps.
perception check to try and find a tourist booth.
We're in Disneyland. Come on.
I'll mark the spots.
I'm going to find the
best
nearest
spots.
food shop and get some food.
Excellent.
I'm on a spiralized apple that's been deep fried.
14.
The 14. You look, you can see in towards the center of the city. There are information booths around the town hall there. And you walk up to one of them. You see that there is a Harangon, a rabbit individual there, who looks at you and says, "Hi, how you going? What can I get for you? What do you need?
Just
Looking for a map of some sort?
yes.
Way to look around? Okay,
I'm
here you go.
new.
Here's a map. So what you're looking at here, you got a number of different places. You got different shops. You got a Phoenix Forge. You got the Unicornucopia. You got the Toast to Apothecary. You got Griffin's Grimoire. You got the Fox's Finery. If you're looking for somewhere to drink, you want to go Majestic Eagles Peach. You want to go Flutter by Butterfly Lounge. And you want to go Tipsy Turtle Tavern. You got that? Beautiful. Thank you. Next. Yes.
Wait.
Wait,
Quick
question
question.
for you. Sorry.
Is there anyone who specializes
Come on,
in
come
sort
on,
of
come on,
fixing magical items that are malfunctioning?
Yeah, if you head to the Unicornucopia, it's a trove
Unicornucopia.
of like magical things. It is rumored that the unicorn is inspired. The unicorn for the festival is inspired by that.
Sure.
Yeah.
Unicornucopia.
Unicornucopia. That's the one you want to go to.
And that's here. And I'll point somewhere on the map.
Yes, it's right there.
Okay.
Just hits the map.
All right. I'll figure it out.
Right, of course.
I'll kind of twist the map and come back to the group.
Yeah.
I give him a spiralized celery stick that's been deep fried.
Yeah.
This is all non-meat, right?
Just fucking eat
Right.
it.
Do I suck it or do I?
I mean,
It's like a
that's up to
popsicle?
you.
That's a
odd question.
You bite it
Bite it?
normally, but if you want to, I mean,
Here
I'm
you go.
not going to
Here's
judge.
a tomato that's been deep fried.
The inside's like acid. Remember, blow out, not in.
And I'll hand you a carrot that's been shakshuka. Shakshuka.
Shakshuka?
Yeah.
Shakshuka.
Been cooked in some tomato sauce.
Okay. I mean,
You got the short end of the stick there.
it sounds good, actually.
And just munching on some apple sticks.
Lovely. Right, Azorith. So, if we get separated, right?
Yes.
Come back here,
Yes.
okay? Straight back here, and also come straight back here too, okay?
All right. Well, I mean, by sundown, right? If we get
No. If we get
Etterath, you wanna go ride the
separated, if you
goats?
get lost, just come straight back here.
The extra large goats.
All right.
Yeah.
And then you can like charge them at each other.
Oh, hell
And you
yeah.
can
I
have
love
like
playing
battering
bumper
ram
goat.
races.
Oh, I love playing goat races.
Let's go.
Okay, so you're heading to go jousting? Yeah. Beautiful. Where are you going?
Wait.
I
Oh,
think
my
we're about to be
God.
separated.
They're going.
You want to come
Oh.
goat jousting?
Okay. I'm gonna try and follow them.
Excellent.
Follow
Where-
them for now
Yeah.
as well.
Okay, you're following them for now. Excellent. You all head to the goat jousting. You head down towards the southern end. You kind of head over a couple of different rivers, bustling past the other busy festival goers. As you head down that way, you would pass by what looks to be an enormous mushroom that's just been kind of carved out of the middle, like a door's been carved out. So you could kind of step in there and you can see that it's just kind of pulsating and dropping spores kind of constantly. As you walk through it, you feel blessed. And you're under the blessed spell for at least a minute. As you step away, you head towards the more Gorgoro-centric area where more of the rock and stone is. And you come to a set of bleachers, like two sides of bleachers on either side of this long track with a fence set up in the middle. And you can see on one side there appears to be a large bull-like creature with kind of like horns that curve up and around. It's like a minotaur, a bull, and a goat had a baby. And you can see that it is jacked. Fucking jacked, huge shoulder muscles, and it's sitting on its hind quarters and its legs are kind of there on the ground. You can see that it seems to have no nose and it has no lips. It just has like serrated teeth in like a bit of a circular mouth there, like not sure what this is, but as you look at it, you look up the other end and you see this majestic black woolly sheep is the only way to put it. Like someone's given a sheep a beautiful perm and it seems to have these 2 flat nubs of horns at the front there. And you can see that it is not jacked, but it is the same size as this other beast. These are huge creatures, enough to sit 2 or 3 people on the back of. You can see they have tiny harnesses just like above where their neck is, and the fluffy sheep-looking one is doing kind of like laps, like triage kind of thing. A triage?
Dancing.
Is that what it's called?
Dressage?
Dressage. Not triage. God, it's fucking late. It's putting bandages on people as it trots around the corner there.
That's one magical sheep.
As it's trotting around, kind of prancing around, the other one there. You step up. As you step up, you would see a tabaxi who looks to be almost like tabby cat kind of tabaxi. A little portly, but like in that ex-gladiator kind of way. Like was once a bulky kind of gladiator and is now slightly weathered. And is wearing like a ceremonial armor that you kind of has that Russell Crowe in the latest Thor movie vibe to it. Like the armor has been tailored to its chubbier self.
But it still has abs on it.
Still has abs on it, yeah, 100%. The tabaxi looks up and says, "Right, all, welcome to the goat jousting. Do I have any very brave volunteers?"
Yeah.
Right, come this way. Come this way. The crowd starts to
Which
kind
one
of
you getting?
cheer a little bit. As he brings you across, he puts arms around you both. There's going to be a waiver for you to sign very quickly, right? We are not responsible for any death or injury, and you will be paid a stipend for your service here today.
Oh, sick.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. 30 gold each, and whoever wins gets a little bit extra. Okay, is that all right? Is that going to go okay? Now, there is a strong likelihood you'll get hurt.
It's fine.
Oh, I was hoping for it.
Masochist, I like it. He is going to go ahead and give you 2 bits of paper here, and he kind of looks at you, Force, and says, "Do you mind? Turn around, do you mind?"
I'll turn around.
Slaps the paper on there for you to sign.
I just sort of, I hold the pen for a moment, then I realize I'm like, do I know how to write? And then I just sort of do something.
Good man. Kind of takes it. Do you mind turning around?
Yep.
Puts it on your back there.
I'll give it a little sign.
Give it a little sign, folds it up, and he says, "Right, our champions have greatly fucking hell, sorry." He casts Gift of Gab on the entire audience. Sorry, lads. Our guests have kindly given their services to this. Our guests have kindly given their services to this auspicious day and this auspicious occasion. Would you care to choose your steeds? Perhaps a little bit of Boulder Parchment shears to see who gets to choose their steed?
After you. I've done this before.
I'll take the black one.
Excellent. You head over to this black, fluffy, enormous sheep.
Shit, that's what I wanted.
As you head on over to it, it kind of trots to you and it goes,
Oh yeah, mate. Let's go.
gross. And it leans down for you to hop on top. As you hop on top, it just kind of raises itself up and just goes to the crowd. And the crowd cheers. You're kind of hanging on there. As you hang on, you're able to hold onto some of the hair there. It's glorious mane. Your glorious mane. Force, you head across to the bulky one. As you head across to the bulky one, it immediately kind of gets up from its seated position and just kind of...
I'll get down on all fours.
starts to circle you.
I walk up to it.
As it circles you, kind of curves around a little bit.
I'll curve with it.
Go ahead and roll an animal handling check with advantage because you're doing all the right stuff here.
That was a 10 on the first die and a 6 on the second die, so 10 plus my 2, so 12.
12. Excellent.
First thing any of us rolled all night.
That's my third roll.
Oh, we've had some rolls.
And it goes with its massive hoof, like right near your head. Do you flinch?
Headbutt it.
You headbutt it. Go ahead and make an attack roll for me. The crowd start to go wild here.
Well, that's 17 on the die. Plus my unarmed, so
strike.
plus 6, 23.
23, go ahead and roll some damage as you headbutt it.
Can I make it non-lethal? What's my unarmed? Is a It's a 3 base. It's just a base 3 on here. Do you
Base
want me
3, beautiful. Okay, so you headbutt it. As you headbutt it, and it bows to you there.
I'll bow a little bit, but not as deep.
Excellent. It stays bowed.
And then I'll start on all fours. Climb onto its back.
You crawl up onto its back and it...
I shall call you Drake.
I don't know any Drake songs, otherwise I would make a reference here. Insert Drake reference.
Oh, I was going like a kind of like the Drake Dragon kind of Drake.
Oh, okay.
Don't groom children. Don't be like Drake. Don't be like Drake. Don't groom children.
Okay. So as you ride Drake, as you ride R. Kelly,
This is the battle we've been waiting for.
who would win?
Wait, who was Drake having beef with?
Drake?
Yeah, wasn't he
Kendrick.
having beef? Wasn't he having?
This is
Kendrick
Kendrick.
Lamar?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know any of that.
No.
I only know like Eminem and Ja Rule and 50 Cent, like that beef from like 20 years ago. Yeah.
Anyway, sorry.
Beautiful. You guys hop aboard your steeds as this MC Tabaxi says, right, here we are. When I drop my hand, run full tilt at each other and do whatever you can to unseat the other player.
Alright.
He holds his arm in the air there.
I'm gonna grab the ears of this thing.
Grab the ears.
Yeah.
Excellent. You ready to go?
Yeah.
Excellent. As he drops his hand, first thing I need are contested animal handling checks here.
Oh no. Big die came out. That's a 7 plus 2, 9.
6.
Oh no.
9.
6 plus 0.
Excellent. Excellent. Force. Drake takes off first. Very, very fast. Just kind of like. It's actually not like a gallop. It is just like an all-force scramble. Like. Just moving along. Yeah. Making his way forward. R. Kelly kind of all of a sudden takes off in a fluff. Does a little lap first. Like doesn't take off straight away. Does a little dressage kind of gallop and then runs at force there. As they're running, what are you two doing as you run either side of this thing here? You don't have any lances?
Oh, I was about to hold up my, like, not at him, but in the air. I'm gonna hold up my Trident of Fish command.
Yeah.
And just, like, be charging one hand towards him.
Bro, this isn't a fish.
What,
Stop it! Stop! I command thee! Stop it!
What are you doing, Etterath?
I'm gonna whip out a bottle of wine that I had in my jacket and hold that up.
Try bottle of wine. I'm gonna go ahead and get performance checks from each of you to see how you rile up the crowd here.
I'm okay at this. Big die. 19 on the die! Plus 4, so 23.
That is an 18 plus 2 for a 20.
20, excellent. The crowd go wild for both of you, but there's a little bit more of a chant for force here. You're getting Tortle, and you're hearing wild man, wild man, wild man.
I thought we were supposed to be keeping a low profile.
As they gallop towards each other, you can see that this fence, as it gets to the middle, it stops. And you watch as these two creatures all of a sudden just kind of turn into each other to close the distance. You are galloping head on into each other. These two creatures dip their heads, one with curled horns, one with nub horns.
I'm gonna hold it aloft, and as I'm gonna get ready to spring as they make contact, use the force to propel myself to try and, like, with the lance or with my trident, smash this bottle of wine in midair.
What are you gonna do?
I would like to do my little shift
Okay.
to be able to be all dodgy and
Okay, so you shift as you're going.
just a little one. So
excellent.
my eyes glow.
These two creatures gallop at each other with a sickening thud. They hit. As they hit, we go into Terminator 2. Matrix 2. Slow motion. The two trucks hitting each other. Crumple, 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 crumple. Force flies off like Morpheus does, flying across. Go ahead and make a.
Oh no.
This is going to be a.
Here
This is
comes-
going to be a dexterity-based roll.
Okay.
I'll let you choose. Like a
My
trident,
worst
thrown
stat.
trident
Oh,
attack.
no.
So a thrown trident attack, and you need to go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw. I will say.
Can I argue? Actually, saving throw, you say? Or just a check?
He's making a saving throw. You're making either an acrobatics or an attack roll with your trident.
Can I argue for athletics?
I want to hear the argument. We can hear it out.
So go ahead and roll a persuasion check on me, the DM.
Okay. Persuasion. Oh, it's an that one.
Unfortunately not.
Okay, so acrobatics or an attack roll?
There's a 15 for me.
15, okay.
My attack roll is a 17 plus 6, 23.
Force, you go flying through
thrown?
the... Thrown, yeah.
I don't know what that would be.
It's just lower damage. Same stat, lower
Okay,
damage.
so
yeah.
23.
It's just with your dex instead of
You
your
go flying
strength.
through the air. 500 what is it, 300 pound turtle?
Yeah.
300 pound turtle flying through the air at you. You tilt your head. You're able to dodge, but that trident goes straight through the bottle. Wine drops over you. As wine drops over you, Force, you go flying. As you go flying, Etterath, you go flying off the seat of that one. Go ahead and make a strength saving throw each for me.
You can have a +4 if you're near me.
I don't have that ability anymore,
Yeah.
so you get nothing.
That was a 4 on the dice. +6, so 20.
So a +4.
Twen.
Twen.
Number 20.
Just a flat 20.
Yeah,
You
+4,
said?
yeah.
23.
23. Here's what happens.
Does it be Twen?
Force.
Twin.
You take 19 points of force damage, bludgeoning damage, as you fly, hit the...
Force damage.
You hit the bottle, and as you hit the bottle, you fly, you hit the railing, it dents, and then you fly off and just go on the ground, just two, and you hit the ground with a thud. The crowd goes, the crowd goes, you with a 22.
23.
23. Two creatures smack head to head. The whiplash. You bang your head. No, you've got the fluffy one. So you just go into the airbag of this creature.
Like a pillow.
As both creatures, can you two go ahead and roll flat d20s for me? I want to see which creature survives.
Oh, no.
this. Well, by survives, I mean wins. You are... without looking, you are Drake. You are R. Kelly.
Well, I think R. Kelly is done because I got a natural 1.
Oh, I got 3.
Bang! They both go to the ground, and you ride yours down there. Force hits the ground. The crowd erupts, and game is over. As the game is over, cheering erupts. My, what a spectacle! We can only hope that they come back sometime soon. Ladies and gentlemen, your champions!
I'll kip up.
It comes on over to you. As he comes on over to you, he's like, I can't tell who won. Fuck it, 50-50, right? Thank you very much. Clear the stage. We're gonna make way for the dressage now. And he goes to try and wake up R. Kelly.
Alright.
Well, that was...
Well, that was quite entertaining. What do you two want to do? Besides buy maps and talk about meat and plants.
Well, I mean, I suppose we should maybe go and gather any resources we need before we go and see about meeting with someone from the council.
Well, we got some gold now. Now I can buy some stuff.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
As you guys head back into the festivities and maybe spot a trench coat and fedora wearing Loxodon making their way through the crowd, we're going to go ahead and leave our session there.